Hi everybody, Sharon here. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to do a video on loneliness. A wonderful friend of mine posted a message last night about being lonely and how difficult it was, and how hard she's finding it during the weekend and during the week, and it broke my heart. At the time I was like, I wish I could go and sit with her and be with her, but I couldn't. I had a lot of things that I had to get done, because I'm today going to visit a friend of mine in Auckland. I'm in Hamilton at the moment, travelling. And then on the way here, with the radio going, I was listening to a song about being lonely, and are you here with me tonight, touching my body, because you're too afraid to be lonely, or because we're afraid to be lonely. It's something as a solo parent that I struggled with a lot while I was raising my daughter on my own, obviously, because I was a sole parent. And at that point, when I was raising her, I was also struggling with depression. So it was, and it does, it makes you depressed, just as my friend had put in her post. It's hard to be lonely, and it really, really is. So I wanted to touch on that, and also share how I managed that, and how in turn that helped me manage the depression. What I had to do was I had to shift my focus, because if I didn't, it would consume me, and it would make me fall apart. Or what it also did on occasion was push me into, push is the wrong word. I was accepting relationships that were toxic for me, or in turn for them, because I was there with them even though they were a really great person. They weren't right for me, but I went there because I was lonely, not because of who they were, and that we clicked together. I had to try and find things to keep my mind occupied, because when my mind was wandering, that's when it was worse. That's when I started doing craft work. I stopped watching TV, and I started listening to the radio. Technology now is so much better, because back then the internet had just come online, and yes, I'm that old, and things were just getting along, so I sort of was a bit limited, and had to teach myself a lot of the craft work. And I also struggled because I didn't know what my thing was, and everybody has a thing. Whether they really love running, or whether they really love card making, or whether they really loved knitting. I wasn't good at anything. So I was reaching burnout, and a counsellor that I was seeing says, you need to find something fun to do. You just need to. And I'm like, I don't know what that is, because when you are bad at something and you get a bad result from what it is that you're trying to do, that makes you feel worse. So I kept trying until I found some things that I was okay at. Then as YouTube grew, there was lots of tutorials and lots of motivational vlogs and blogs, and it gave me a sense of focus and a sense of purpose. So that's why it's really easy now to try and help yourself and encourage and empower yourself to keep going forward and making progress toward a happy, well-adjusted life. So I guess what I did was, in a nutshell, I shifted the focus from being alone to filling my time with positive things, filling my mind with positive things and achieving things, because that A, gets you through the day, B, gets you feeling good about yourself because you've achieved something, and C, it's easy to have friendships and that sort of thing when you're in a happy place, because no one likes a glum bum. So my ability to do cakes and things like that has grown, and it's grown to the point where I've actually got people asking me if I would do cakes for them. That in turn helps me raise money for my cancer research fundraiser walk at the end of the year that I do every year, which in turn helps me keep active and exercised, which in turn lifts your endorphins, and that makes you happy. So go on YouTube. Just when something comes to mind, watch videos on it, whether it's doing your nails or hair, or when you're looking at something, when you're looking at videos, there's often a feeling that you get inside when you watch it, like a little spark or glimmer of light or a warming feeling. When you get that, when you see something, explore it further, until such time as you're actually thinking, oh, I'd really like doing that. I wonder if I could do this, or start creating things in your own mind that you can actually add to it or help it grow. And if it peters out, try something else. Keep going on different things. I've tried so many different things, it's not funny. And a lot of people would say to me, oh, you start something, you don't finish it. Well, yeah, okay. Yep, I own that, and that's okay. I lost interest. And why continue to pursue something that doesn't fill your heart or your mind or your soul or whatever to encourage your happiness? Because at the end of every day, it's a whole lot easier to go to sleep feeling happy and proud of yourself, encouraged, than it is to go to bed feeling empty and lost and alone. In time, I still haven't found someone to spend my time with, and that's okay, but I have filled my days with things that make me happy, because it is what it is, and I am not going to rely on somebody else to make me happy, because when I've done that in the past and they do something I get upset by or hurt by, it all comes crashing down around my ears. So now don't rely on anybody for my happiness or my confidence or anything like that, because I need to own it myself. Owning it yourself means that no matter what happens, you've got it. So I would like anyone who is listening to this, who is in a place where they feel lost and alone and unhappy, is to go on the search for yourself. Go on the search to find what makes you happy, what fills your days, and what completes you as a whole, because no person can really do that for you, and it shouldn't be up to another person to make you feel whole, because you're worth it. So now that I have shared my thoughts, I want to wish you all the best with lots of love, hugs and support, and feel free to comment below some of the things that you find interesting and that spark your interest. Also comment what you think, what you feel about the video. If you think that there is something I've missed, add your thoughts, your ideas and your constructive criticism, because it is really, really important to be heard. And oh, why do I do that? It is really important to be heard, and it is really important to share your thoughts and ideas, because no one person can think of everything, and it's combined ideas that help things grow. So without babbling on too much more, I'm going to say thank you for listening through to the end of this, and taking the time to share with me, and I hope to see you soon as a subscribed person on my channel, because I value you and your opinion and your thoughts and ideas. So anyway, that's it. I've got to go. And I wish you all the best and a fantastic day, because you should. Love ya. Bye.